Yeah, that's me. Hi everyone, I'm Emilia from the Norwegian deep tech company Havguard, and I'm here today to talk about our work in critical infrastructure monitoring. So first of all, Havguard was created in 2023, so we're only 2 years old by this time, but we're based on 13 years of complicated and revolutionary science in underwater communication. And why am I here to talk to you today? Well, hopefully that will be clear during my presentation. So my CTO and co-founder, he has a background as scientific advisor for the Special Forces and one of the world leaders in secure underwater communication. And that was kind of the start of our journey. Most of our technology is for military use under export control, so I'm here today to talk about our civilian applications. And today I will also mention like the full link seabed to space, which everybody is talking about. Well, it's quite obvious in Europe that we are facing an issue of response time for undersea events. But actually it's not about just sabotage, because you have 200 plus submarine cable cut worldwide every year. So the anchor dragging is not just a recent problem, it's actually quite a recurring one. But of course you have 3 pipelines broken in the Baltic Sea, 10 undersea cables broken as well. And why aren't we able to interact faster? Well, basically because we're missing the innovative solutions to solve this problem. And why do we need to solve this problem? Well, first of all, trillions in transactions are carried in these cables. We have satellite data, we have even power to our households. So it's a quite critical problem to solve. And what's Havguard's role in this picture? Well, first of all, we're on a mission to change the status quo. And by that, we're creating a seabed to space alarm system which can respond in minutes. And Havguard has this vision that we do not develop any technology without customers. So we're bootstrapped and customer financed. And this project I'm talking to you about now is in a collaboration with a European oil and gas company. So we created the Havguard system, and Havguard is actually quite simple. You have specially designed AI-driven shock and vibration sensors for pipelines. When they are triggered by an incident, for instance a sabotage, then they insufflate to the surface, and we have hidden them inside a natural environment creature, so you can't see it's really tech. And then alarm and position is sent to the control room through space. And that's where you have the full link. So, an underwater alarm system that doesn't require underwater communication, which makes no sense because our specialty is underwater communication, right? But we also know all about the limitations that we are facing, and we know that we need the solutions now, not in 2 years. We need to protect these pipes now. So what we did was circumvent the challenges of underwater communication, basically. And then we can have abnormal events which is rapidly detectable. The location of the event is disclosed, which enables a quite rapid response from our forces. And Havguard cares about the environment in everything we do. So we want to have it environmentally friendly, and also we want to hide all our tech because we like that too. So low-cost solution for high-cost sabotage. 15,000 euros per inflatable shock and vibration sensor, and that can sound like a lot of money. But actually, when you compare it to all of the damages it can cause to our systems, it's almost nothing. So we need these sensors and everything to be mounted autonomously, right? We need them on a distance of roughly 200 meters and preferably mounted by a UUV, which just basically goes and clips the system to the pipe and the next one. And since our expertise is in the magnetic field underwater, we also have a solution to recharge these after they are deployed. So we don't have to take the system up, we can simply recharge them where they are. So the consequences of a pipeline sabotage, this is something we have worked a lot on calculating, and they are roughly 2 to 3 billion euros. And it's because they have environmental costs, they have employment costs, they have gas leaks, they have, well, a lot of financial outcomes as well. And the cost of the system, 28 million euros. So can we say that an alarm system can prevent the sabotage? Well, obviously we can't. But people still install alarm systems in their house, right? Because we think it has some preventive measures. And even though we can detect them quite fast, we can sue them. So we are doing a test in Norway on a pipeline now in May, where we are deploying these first sensors, and you can see them in true startup style here in the hand. This is a picture of the first sensor with solar panels, because we want to recharge them as well. And they are specifically targeted for the pipeline. So we made them roughly 30 centimeters in diameters, the entire system. And the first thing we will do is deploy them so they can stay on the pipe and learn its environment. We're using Frugal AI. And then we will simulate the sabotage with the ROV of the oil and gas company. And hopefully, if the A plan works out, it insufflates to the surface, triggers, and then we made it so it's reusable. So you can basically detach it, like attach it to the pipe again and use it for a new event. So then it will stay underwater for 6 months so we can reach TRL 7. And how has our journey been so far? We're 2 years old. I mean, what can we have achieved? Well, actually a lot. This is us at the NATO headquarters in April 2024, where we were highlighted as, well, one of the most disruptive startups in NATO, in front of 350 underwater warfare experts and all the NATO armament directors. So that kind of kick-started everything, right? This is us at the US Navy event, which is called Blue Tide. So we were scouted and part of the program for 6 months. And it actually ranked us as one of the best underwater communication companies, considering even the US companies, which is great for us. That opened doors. So we joined CDL Atlantic Ocean. It's a 1-year mentoring program. We have worked with some of the best mentors and people who have done real big exits in US, who have guided us for the last year. We have been speaking at submarine conferences in Germany, and we were part of Raytheon and BAE Systems program, which is called the Mass Challenge. And then, finally, here you have the announcement of our collaboration project with the ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems in Germany, one of the defense projects that we are working on at the moment. So, thank you so much, Magnus, for creating this event for us, and we're really looking forward to collaborate with other Nordic companies.
Excellent.